fire anything I can make? Nope. Kill you. What else I killed? You. Boom! Boom! Actually, hold on. Going to repair that. Doing so allows me to free up space. Alright, that way Boo's not carrying so much. Actually, no, I do not trust Boom with dynamite. Do not at all in any way, shape, or form. I do not want this to be in a confined area and him throwing it. No, stop. Okay. Good. Like this. Oh, that was easy. Okay. Door, grab your stuff. Grab your stuff. Save. Because I do not feel like doing that a second time. Ooh, I didn't save. Wow. Water, steak, junk food, cola, food here. Yeah, try to fight me. How did I get you? Water, nope. Grabbing colas. Then go here. Okay, so I went that way. There should be a room here with some medical stuff in here. Doctor's bag, good stuff. Look at that. Come back for all this stuff later. It's me. Oh! Probably do something about that. Black. What up, butt? Oh, you ready to see Jesus. I like how he attacked me with the freaking tire iron first before he brought out the gun. Got some good planning right there.
Fine by me.
I think it should be okay to take the stuff. If we run out of room, I can always just take the stuff and then combine whatever needs to be combined. Is another story.
Can't run from me.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, hi. I'll get you. Yeah. Alright. Anyone else down here on this level? Anyone at all? Maybe. Possibly. Oh, yeah. Oh, hi!
You like that?
Nice flat. Nice flat. Okay. Alright. Anyone else down on this level? Maybe, possibly. Maybe. Definitely, maybe. What is this? Ransom. If you want to see your wife alive again, bring the cash and small unmarked bills to the Bison Steve on Tuesday, Mr. Peterson. I do not know who that is. this. Oh, underway. Go. Anyone? Maybe? Possibly? He did. Oh, he went out like... No, fuck. Oh, he had a good time before he went out. By the dramatic music. Oh, this guy had all the drugs. Grandpa? Maybe that was a wife or something. I don't know. That's one of the cool things about Fallout games is trying to like piece together like the past and people's lives and what was going on. Because obviously you have, you know, when the Great War happened in 2077, but also you have, you know, 200 years of people trying to survive, either in the Capital Wasteland or the Mojave Wasteland or in the Commonwealth. And it is a majority of the time not good endings. For a majority of them. Rest. Need anyone else up here? Maybe, possibly, could-ably. Anyone? Anyone else? Thought that was something else for a second. Coca-Colas. Okay, I think we cleared out everything. Nothing too important down here or up here on these floors. Like I say, between streams, I will come back later and get the stuff. Like I say, just tin cans, cigarettes, small things that can be sold at the anywhere for extra caps. All right. Hello to anyone new joining the stream. Hope you're enjoying everything so far. I know I have, aside from some slight technical difficulties. But overall, it's been very well. I got my Thor Great Value brand Thor hammer right here, and I will be using it to great effect. Actually, how much weight can I carry? See how much more Boom can carry. Boom. Alright. He
Fine by
carry
me.
a pretty good amount. Give her that. I think that's not done. Okay, switchblade, tire iron, Merc Charmers, and that. He wants to get drunk by all means. I've been holding on to the weapon repair kits just to be able to use them on Oh Baby, because really there's only 3 ways of being able to repair it. Either A, another super sledge. I think there's a raid. One of them up here. No? Maybe. Yeah, there he is. Alright. I'm coming. Just stay there. But you can use another super sledge to repair this weapon repair kit, or if you find someone with a high enough repair skill, they can repair it also. Another thing to be able to save caps with. Come here. Yes. You did. Get your stuff, and there should be another one over that way, maybe. Possibly. I do not believe I can make that jump. I think I can make that jump. Oh, save. Let's see if I... Nope. Okay. Pretty sure my legs are already broken, so it's okay. Is there another one over here? Maybe. Possibly. No. Okay. Alright. That's okay. So we're gonna go back to the Bison and Steve, or no, the Vicky and Band's Casino, and let them know the good news. Actually, before I go over there, we're gonna go visit where the old sheriff was living, and we'll see why he was not a factor in this whole little battle. It's either this is Deagle's house or that's the sheriff's house 1-2. Primm Sheriff's House. Let's see what we got. The hell was that? Something splattered. Little badge, nothing. Yeah, they were killed by the powder gangers. And apparently they were politely undressed too. Anything else I might need? No. Guns, anything? Alright. There's nothing really important in there. I will go clear that out later. This over here, I believe, is Deagle's house. He obviously will not be needing anymore. Not supposed to be in here, but I don't think Deagle's gonna say anything. He did. I made sure of that. Steal his grilled mantis. It's buckled. Alright. Any of this stuff I can come back and get later. Like I say, I primarily look for just food, guns, ammunition, stuff sellable. It's easily sellable. Alright, so we're gonna go back in the casino. Possibly the NCR deserters are gonna show up.
Move along, please.
That you. Oh. Where is Johnson Nash? Nash, or not Nash. There's Nash.
Hey, youngster. Still hanging about Primm, huh?
Maybe.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to find us a new lawman. I suggest talking to those NCR troopers across the bridge. I also overheard the Potter gangsters talking about some ex-sheriff on lockdown there. Finally decided to make yourself useful, huh? If you can bring the law back to Primm, we'll all be in your debt. Well, I guess I never thought of that. I guess he could be sheriff. If you think he could be reprogrammed for it.
Yeah. Let's see what else you have to say. Oh, I didn't have any caps left. Oh, let's see. Get rid of that. That. Alright.
Pleasure doing
Some
business.
stuff. Let's see if we can get Crimson.
Hey there.
Actually, this right here. Alright. The 9mm submachine gun preserved in the actual case to be left to this plaque is the actual weapon Vance carried in a paper wrapped box under some suitcases in the trunk of his car during his and Vicky's crime spree. Never fired and luckily untouched by the hail of bullets that ended its notorious owner's life. The weapon's mint condition inspires dread to all look upon it. Experts speculate that Vance might have killed as many as 50 people he had ever fired that gun. So long as his aim was exact and he was starting off with a full clip, or even more if he had additional ammo clips and remembered to reload. But the gun that was here is where those two people I was talking with earlier,
Move along,
stole the gun.
please. Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum.
Did not do that yet. Do not have those.
Primm Slim at your service. Authentic cowpoke and official spokespot of the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Yeehaw! Just mosey on over to the display case and you'll see it plain as day. Quite a piece, that gun. Mint condition, never fired. Have you gone loco, partner? I can see the gun with my own 3 photo sensors from where I'm standing right now. yammering on about missing guns, partner. Primm Slim's a busy man. Ain't got time for that sort of bosh.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Where have you been, partner? Hiding under a rock? Vicky and Vance were this nation's fourth or maybe fifth most infamous celebrity outlaw couple ever. That's who they was. Primm Slim here can tell you the whole story, if you can spare a minute to hear the tale. Yahoo! I ain't had a chance to tell their tale in a mess of years. First things first, any bosh you've heard about Vicky and Vance being copycats ain't nothing but ill-tempered slander. Fact is, they begun their crime spree 2 days before Bonnie and Clyde robbed their first bank. So who was copying who? Now, true, Vicky and Vance didn't exactly cut a wide swath of murder and bank robbery across the central U.S. like Bonnie and Clyde did. It was more like a narrow swath of shoplifting, check cashing fraud, and gas pump drive-offs. But crime is crime. They drove reckless, too. Having lived by the gun, well, Vance owned one anyway, it was only fitting that the duo of desperados would die by the gun. Perhaps it was fate itself that accidentally drove them into a crossfire between police and a gang of bank robbers in Plano, Texas. Or maybe they just didn't notice until it was too late. It's been said that Vicky would have tried to cash a bad check in that bank, had she lived. We'll never know for sure. All we know is that the crossfire tore the car and both occupants to pieces, and the police issued an official apology. You can put your eyes on the genuine death car just over yonder, and there's Vance's machine gun in the case next to it. Primm is a thriving resort community located in Clark County, Nevada, right along Interstate 15. Whether you can't wait till Vegas to try your luck, or want to hit one last jackpot before you leave Nevada, Primm's your place. The town's premier attraction is the world-famous Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum, so you came to the right place, partner. The Bison Steve is one of Primm's less impressive casino hotels. I'd steer clear of that place, partner, if I were you. Rumor is the dealers over there cheap, and that rickety roller coaster is liable to fall down any day because it wasn't built to code. Why, this is the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum, Primm's premier tourist attraction and resort destination. Yeehaw!
Alright, so we're going to talk to the NCR about getting some new law in Primm. And as we always do, save. Save, save, save. Everybody likes to save. You never save too much. And I should probably do Doctor's Bag. Dirty water. Gecko steak. Another dirty water. Oh, gotta be careful with these. 1, 2, 3. Quest. Why can't I tell? Okay. Well, map. Vito.
Hello.
I already talked to him. Where are you? Lieutenant Hayes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We know Primm is a great strategic point, and we aren't blind to the needs of the town, but we're barely holding our own against the powder gangers. We don't have the guns or the personnel needed to carry out our mission, much less take on defending this town as well. What we need more than anything is bodies. If we had just one more squad, we could easily install a sheriff and still handle our primary objective of protecting the interstate south of here. If you'd like to see the NCR include protection of Primm and its duties, then you'll have to get some more troops up here. Knight at Mojave Outpost may be able to help.
Alright. So we're gonna go back to Mojave Outpost and talk with them about getting some law here. And actually, beyond those gates is the Long 15. The only real way to get there is if you fire a nuke at NCR and the Lonesome Road DLC. You can also fire a nuke at the Legion or do both. And that will open up an area that has irradiated Legionnaires in there.
Hey.
Been doing a lot of good work out there, setting an example for the others. I know Ranger Jackson appreciates it. Primm? His units are stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRCF convicts. What can I help you with? It has. It was a promising trade town before the escape at the correctional facility. Lost a good bit of money at the Vicky and Vance. More than you already have? Might want to ask around, but truth is, you've already helped out a lot in the short time you've been here. I'd like to help. We can't spare any more units. We have to maintain a minimum headcount at the outpost. Orders from the west. I see the wisdom in that. I'll radio for a unit to head up to Primm and offer some additional support.
Alright, good stuff. Alright, head back to Primm. Oh, I love having fast travel. This was like Fallout 4 where you have to walk everywhere. I don't know how I could put up with that. Actually, I'm gonna go over here. Let's go this way. Like I say, they should have either done fast travel but no quick save in that game, or quick save but no fast travel. Just having neither of those adds so much tediousness to that game. But like I say, I'm gonna side with the Brotherhood of Steel. That way I can use the vertibirds, move around, and make my life a lot easier.
We won't go Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got word of that. There's a squad of Rangers standing by. Sergeant McGee will take over as sheriff and the Rangers will be his deputies. This town will be in NCR territory. This means that aside from protection, the citizens will also need to become registered NCR citizens and pay any appropriate and associated taxes. Roger. I'll radio them over now.
Go level up again.
Hey.
Alright. Water, more explosives, lockpick, medicine, melee, speech. 1, 2, 3, done. Speech is arguably one of the most important perk or skills that you want to upgrade in the game, because speech will make a lot of speech checks winnable. And even the last, if you're going against the Legion at the Battle of Hoover Dam, the final boss that you take on, you can defeat him just through speech checks. Like, you do not have to fight him at all. Which, you know, a bit of a disappointment, but at the same time, it also allows you access or to show more of the game's great dialogue. Save. These things are about to go down. Look at you. You're
Primm has a new sheriff.
Where you
Should
at?
keep the powder.
Nash. Get your Nash.
Heard it was you brought the law back to Primm, youngster. Hats off to you. We got rule of law again, but of the martial variety. NCR orders us around like junior soldiers. Better than lawlessness, though.
Indeed. What do you at? Come on. Where you at? No. Yes. Maybe. Okay,
Primm is a
'cause
new sheriff.
usually there's like a bunch of NCR deserters will come in here demanding money, and you could either,
Primm is a new
kill
sheriff.
them,
That should keep
negotiate
the
with
powder
them.
away.
That should take the powder gangers away.
But I guess that didn't work. But I want to talk with Mrs. Nash. Mrs. Nash around. Because Mrs. Nash actually gives you a recipe for, I want to say, a Death Claw omelet, which is a really good healing item. Anything good in here? Ooh, that's good. Now is my karma. Okay, still neutral. Oh, I guess everybody's going home now. We go.
Howdy. Hello there. What brings you to Primm? I'm Ruby Nash. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My husband and I are Primm long-timers. He fancies himself a trader, and I know my way around a kitchen. Thanks to you, Primm's on the way back up. With folks watching over us, I think the raiders will keep their distance. My specialty is a rad scorpion venom casserole. It's more appetizing than it sounds. The venom has a sharp, smoky flavor, and it numbs your mouth so fierce you'll forget you ever had a tongue. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood, 'cause that'll kill you dead. Does sound good, don't it? How many rad scorpion glands you got? Guess you'll be needing to find some, huh? Come back when you do.
Alright, here we have Eddie. It's an advanced model robot with a reinforced frame. It is well weathered and appears to have seen a good bit of action. There is very little in the way of serious damage. Fix repair. Some servos and gyroscopes need to be recalibrated and replaced, but it looks as though the robot can repair. Repair 65 or higher. Nope. A few of the primary electronic systems seem to be fully functional, and the redundant systems are all working. If you bypass some of the primary systems, the secondary systems should compensate and make some of the repairs easier. Do that. Let's see. Parts. Looks as though the damaged servos and gyroscopes could be replaced with the correct components. Requires 3 pieces of scrap metal, 2 sensor modules, and some scrap electronics. Let's see. I have scrap metal, scrap electronics. You just need sensor modules. So you're gonna go back to Good Springs, drop off some stuff, and then head out again. that. That. Turn. See this stuff. Put in there. Metal wrench. Flamer fuel. 9mm rounds. 5.56. Take stuff off. Boom. Boom. Here you go. There's Boom. Alright, so you can come in close. That way I can get the stuff off him. Okay.
Fine by me.
Actually, now I can't even take the beret. Take that back. Boone is powerless without his beret. Alright, got that stuff.
I'd really like my beret back.
I gave you a damn beret back. Alright, cleaver, incinerator. That.
Fine by me.
No, gotta get the beret.
I'd really like my beret back, please.
Shot. Okay. Sell all this stuff later. Don't need beer. Wine, whiskey, vodka. Don't really need so many weapon repair kits either. Scotch. Okay, that should be okay for now. So we are going to move out to, where are we going to move out to? Patrol, been there, don't need. Ranch, station. Alright, we're going to go to Novak.